Hey guys, Sarah here, the Intuitive Tech Witch, helping soulful entrepreneurs take the ick out of tech so that you guys can get back to working on what you do best. Today I want to talk about three things that you can do to help you create your soul-aligned business, and some tips and things that I've used in my past to help me create my business. You'll have to excuse Miss Alley Cat. She likes to get in on the limelight as well. So if she pops through, we'll just say hi and keep working. So if you find my tips helpful, I try to get them to you in 2 minutes or less. So just click the subscribe button below. And you can get twice a month doses of technical and soulfully aligned information. So what is a soul-aligned business? Really, I think it's a business that you create and run in a way that is, intimate to you. It is it's business your way. I know there are so many business coaches and there's so much advice online about, you have to have an email list to start a business, or you have to have an opt-in, a website, all of these things that you need to be able to start your business. And I'm here to just kind of call it out and say, no, you can start your business any way you want. You don't need an email list. You don't need a website. You just need the desire to start a business and the motivation to kickstart it. A soul-aligned business is also really trusting your intuition on the things that you need to start. So really listening to yourself, being in tune with who you are. Another piece of a soul-aligned business is really trusting your intuition on what you need to start. It's not about kind of gathering all the things you think you need from all of these experts, right? I spent a lot of time in my own business doing that at the beginning and really listening to what everybody else told me I need. Some people say you need to be on Pinterest. Some people say you need to have only an email list or Instagram. And while all of those things are valid, and they could definitely help you grow your business, they're not the way. The way to start your business and what you need to begin it is what you think you need. And being able to kind of stand behind that and back it 100%, and know that this is for you. Having your business and the way that you want to do it is the right way. And then the last kind of thing I think that constitutes a soul-aligned business is that you're willing and able to work through the scary things that come up as being an entrepreneur. It's not easy to run your own business, or it can be. There are really hard moments, just like with everything. So just having a willingness and to say, okay, what is this bringing up within me? What piece of me is being triggered by what's going on? So my 3 tips for what you need to start a soul-aligned business is, number 1, keep it simple. This is another one of my personal kind of failure points, I guess you could say. If you already have an idea, that is a sign that your soul is like tapping you on the shoulder and it's saying, hey, do this, start this. We really want to do this, right? Your vision and your goals and your business need to be created. They have a spirit and they need to come out into the world. So if you don't have an idea, what are things that you love to do that you could monetize? There are so many people making money out there doing silly things. I've heard of like a weight loss coach for only quilters, so there's a niche for everything. I'm not saying that you need to go out and create this new niche. Go in and see what do you love to do? Do you like to journal? Do you like to make tea? Do you like to connect with people? There's definitely a business in there. So spend some time thinking about those things and really think about, what is lighting you on fire as you're looking at these things. And my point being is that you don't need to reinvent yourself if you don't want to. If you want to, go ahead and do it, but if you don't want to, there are things that you have within you that are monetizable. You can make money doing. So my second tip is to really look at what has already been done for what you'd like to do, and do this from an inspiration perspective, because I want to talk about in a little bit what happens when we kind of get into like a compare and despair state. So as you're looking at what has already been done and the people that have already built businesses in your niche, use them as inspiration. See what they're doing. What do you love that they're doing? Write that down, take a note. And what do you not love that they're doing? How would you do that differently? How would you approach the problem that they're solving differently? What words are they saying that you like? Or what words would you like to use differently? And then, just add your spin on it. Take some time to think about what makes you unique. For me in my own business, there are tons of people out there that do websites, right? And they're business coaches. My unique spin is that I bring spirituality into your technical things and into your business. So as my clients are designing their websites, we're looking at what soul-aligned words do we want to use in your brand? What things feel good to you? And so, that's a really, how can you put your own unique spin on what you want to do? The things that make us unique are the things that are going to help us expand and grow. And they're what's going to attract people to us, right? Like, I am awkward. Being a technical, nerdy person, like, that's me. I'm awkward. It's hard for me sometimes to sit up here and do these videos because I feel so weird and awkward. But I think too that that's what makes me unique. Okay, so yeah, coming back now to the compare and despair, it is when you're starting out on your business, it's so easy to go and look at what other people are doing, and then it kind of crushes you a little bit. You're like, how can I be as good as them? I'll never get there. Those feelings are okay. It's totally normal. Work through it. My personal favorite ways to work through things are like to journal and then just have like a dance it out party, just to kind of move the energy that's associated with that. Because what's happening is that this is bringing up some of your traumatic ego type things that have been instilled in you since you were little, right? So it's a really good opportunity for you not only to grow in your business, but to grow spiritually and emotionally and mentally as well. Being an entrepreneur can be really uncomfortable, and so you've got to get comfortable with the discomfort. So as you're looking at what's already done, if you do have these feelings, welcome them in and say, hey, this shows me that I'm on the right track. My third tip is kind of to go along with what I just said, is really keeping in constant communication with yourself about how you're feeling and what you're doing, being really honest with yourself. What emotions and feelings does thinking about starting a business bring up in you? There are 100% going to be thoughts like, heck no, I cannot do this. Who do I think I am? What the heck am I doing? Those are normal. Come up with a way to diffuse this energy. Like I said, I really like to journal and then dance it out. Maybe that doesn't work for you. Maybe it's yoga. Maybe it's a run. Maybe it's just putting on some music. However you can work through this energy is going to be your key to success. Because being an entrepreneur is like the fastest way to be like a spiritual guru. As long as you're willing and able to work through the emotions and the feelings and the scariness that comes along with it. So all your negative feelings, all of your money issues, all of these things are going to be brought up, especially by your brain, because we don't like change, right? And we don't like to do things that are scary. So if you can get comfortable being uncomfortable, you're going to be able to start bouncing back a lot quicker. When you think you failed, you're going to be able to bounce back from that quicker. And trust me, I know. I have been there. So it's your job and your choice to let these thoughts hold you back or propel you forward. And my hope is that you'll allow them to push you forward. So that is my under 10-minute spiel on the things that you need to start your business. If you found this helpful, please share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for bi-monthly videos on soul aligned businesses. Thanks, guys.